Hey everybody, it's Gabby. It's been a while, but I'm gonna tell you about my experience with this challenge um and tell you things that are gonna happen. So let's get into it. First thing, I'm just gonna let you know, I so just so you don't have your hopes up, yeah I so I didn't end up reading the Bible through um front to back. When I walked into this challenge, I didn't have a plan. I wasn't ready, and I just was kind of hoping that I could figure things out. But throughout the course of the months, I went back to YouTube, and then I ended up getting two other social medias for my friends because either they were long distance or I can't talk to them in person. And even though I could technically have still done the challenge because I got off of YouTube and I was only watching videos anyways, but still, I still feel like I kind of failed in that sense, and I know y'all gonna be disappointed. Um, but I'm gonna be honest. It was really immature thinking. Before I even did this challenge or even thought of it, I haven't read through the books fully before, so I feel like if I'm gonna do this challenge again, at least be able to read through one of the books fully, um, and then try to do the challenge in a shorter time period so I can keep myself more um I can keep myself at a pace, and make sure that I'm gonna still be, keep myself accountable. But I didn't do that, and as I told you, I got social medias and I was on YouTube for a little while and then watching videos, and then I got off. And it was kind of sad. Like, I was really hoping I could do this, and I didn't want to let anybody down. But I'm not gonna leave you guys empty handed because I did end up finding a lot of things through this challenge. So I'm gonna explain. So even without reading the entirety of the Bible and reading through it, I still found some things that I think were really helpful. It made me take a little bit more, being off of social media, it made me look a bit more on life itself and um, more on what I really wanted out of my relationships and what friendships and what I want from um what I want to follow God with, and like what I'm going to do with my life. And even though that's always going to change and I'm not entirely sure exactly where I'm headed, it still was a nice reminder and reflection time. Um and even though I'm still like kind of young and I am still growing, I still want to make sure that I can help others. And that's what this channel is what when I started this channel when I was really young, I was doing it for fun, and I'm still doing it for fun, but I also want to have it as a positive influence on people and also for God. Um and those are that sorts. But I know when going through this challenge, it was a lot of up and downs, and um I may do this again. I'm not entirely sure. It won't be in the near future. It probably it would be a little while, but things I am gonna promise, and I'm not doing empty promises, man. I'm serious on this. I will read the Bible and make sure that I am keeping one day I'll be able to read through it. Excuse me. Um and I also have some other things planned that they may take a while to do because it's a longer term thing, but I definitely want to do that as well. It's a I'll have to show you guys in another video, but it's really cool and it's a work in progress, but I think you guys will like it. And there's I want to make sure that I am making sure I can follow my promises in the future, because I know that's something I struggled with on this channel. But it's a whole learning curve, and especially, like I said, I'm still growing and I'm still learning, and it's gonna be difficult, but I'm gonna try. And you guys may hate me for this, but like, just know I care, and at this point, if if you guys don't like me, it's okay. I don't expect anybody to, like, no, I don't expect everybody. Maybe that one person out there that actually likes me, props to you. But in all seriousness, I I did really like this experience, even though I didn't get to read through the entire Bible. And I did try to push through. I think that there needs to be more planning the next time I do this. However, I did learn a whole lot about my life and things about myself during this time, and how I'm going to help others and what I'm going to do for God and things like that. And that it was really difficult to, like, follow. I mean, I guess, like, it was a little difficult to really understand life when I was, like, just following social media all the time. And even though I still might go back on social media, I don't think it'll be as much as I used to. I'll still post. I don't know how consistently, but I'll still post. Don't worry. Don't you worry. But it was just a nice experience, and I'm promising, and this time I mean it, that I'm going to be able to provide more of, like, more content, and that I will try to, I'm definitely going to stick to my promises for the future. No, I'm always going to be following God, so that's not going to change. And yeah, so I apologize that this may have not been the news that I originally said. Like I said, I walked into this challenge, but that was my fault. Okay, I'll be honest, it was my fault, and I apologize. However, I thank you all for supporting me back then and even now, and I promise for the future that I'm gonna do a whole lot better than what the younger me's could have ever, especially now since I'm, like, getting older and learning more. Things are gonna change. So you just heard me talk for almost 8 minutes, so I'm not gonna keep you guys any longer. Thank you for hearing me out. If you don't like me anymore because I told you guys this, yay. I mean, but in all seriousness, I do really care, and I'm gonna do my best to keep up with my promises, because honestly, I think I can do it, and I'm not gonna, like, I'm not gonna leave you guys like that again, for a while. Like, I'm gonna stick to my promises, and even though I probably failed this challenge in some people's minds, I think it was a success in some ways. So, even though I didn't get to read through the entire Bible, I'm still going to, especially now that I have these other books, the one's called Inspired, which also helps us understand why the Bible's important and things like that. You should look it up. It's a good book. Seeing these other things, and and helping me, like, understand the Bible more, I think I'll be able to read through it one day. But for right now, I'm just gonna try my best, and we're gonna be learning together. And yeah, so I love you guys, and I'm back, and I'm gonna keep trying, keep learning, keep growing, and at this point, that's all I can really do. I apologize heavily for like, failing again, but like I said, I promise this time I am keeping my promises. That is, excuse me, a New Year's resolution. Happy New Year's, and I'll see ya. Peace.